Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's take a look again at Bitcoin market as usual on Monday. So as you could see, in the recent few weeks Bitcoin shows better resistance to fundamental external factors that now press on all markets across the board, particularly commodities, Forex market as well. So on euro currency the pressure a bit greater, on some other currencies may be a bit weaker, but in general the overall tendency stands in favor of the United States dollar. This is understandable because markets, investors, just before the elections, uncertainty tends to save their assets and put the money in the safe haven instruments, money market, bonds, United States Treasury bonds, cash. So that's the normal price behavior in such events. So, but on the Bitcoin market, maybe partially investors treat this as some also kind of the hedge against possible uncertainty. That's why there's some inflow of the money in the Bitcoin market stands greater than to other markets. At least here we do not see the strong downside action that we saw last week on the gold, on the stocks market, and on the euro currency. So this is pretty nice because in general, in the longer term perspective, as you could see, we have a positive view on the market. We also have prepared fundamental research in October concerning the Bitcoin market. It also looks very positive. Those of you who haven't written it yet, so it's a lot of interesting stuff as usual, statistics, some important articles that could make the long-term impact in the Bitcoin market. And what is more important is that we provided interesting information on the forecasting of the price of the Bitcoin based on the Metcalfe law that actually sets the relation between the price of the Bitcoin and the active users of the blockchain. And this law works very nice. So this person exists as Timothy Peterson. He's the fan of this approach, and he has started to put the forecasting of the Bitcoin price within the probably 5-6 years already, and in general this law shows really good results, and he comes with the new forecasting on the Bitcoin price. So for example, it's one of the points in this research is that in 2024 the price should be around 100,000 Bitcoin. So that's his approach to price value. At the same time, what is more important in the current moment is that he also set two indicators that shows the overbought conditions on the Bitcoin market. And as he said that when the market will come to the 15 area, maybe slightly higher, it will reach the level of the overbought where retracement is possible. If we'll take a look at our analysis, you could see, as I will put the link on this fundamental research in the mail, and also you will see it in the thread on the forum where I put this daily video. So if we'll take a look at our long-term view, this monthly chart of Bitcoin, we also have the target around 1550. In theoretical retracement, when this target will be reached, looks logical, because when the market hits the target, although this is could be called as the minor target because this is just the COP extension, but we should take into consideration that this is monthly COP from the all-time motion on the Bitcoin. So maybe by the logic this is just the 618 extension, but by the scale it could be strong enough to trigger indeed some pullback. In the current moment you can see that we have good price action as market is breaking last strong resistance level. This is 618 resistance on the whole downward direction, and now market is breaking it up. What's really is going on? So if you'll take a look at the treasury bonds, you could see that with the first 3 sessions on the week, you could see demand for United States treasuries. That explains why the dollar index was rising, why the other markets has collapsed, and why Bitcoin was under pressure in the first part of the week. But take a look on the Friday, on the Thursday, this action has been totally reversed, which relieve some pressure on the markets and reduce demand for United States dollar as well. That has led Bitcoin to show this upward action. That's great. So on the weekly chart, we have another target. It's a bit closer standing because it's based on our ABCD pattern. And the market is also coming to it, so it stands just $1,000 lower, even not 1,000, even, or not yes, it's approximately $1,000. And take a look, market is not at the overbought. It means that, well, it easily could reach this level. So in general, 1550 area is the level that stands our target, and potentially down from this area some pullback could happen by the few reasons. As I said, the overbought area specified by Timothy Peterson. Also, major target will be reached here. That's by itself suggests some reaction, some response to this moment. And take a look, hash rate starting to turn down. So its activity on the market starting to slow a bit. So maybe this technical response will happen. The market could show some minor pullback here. But since market stands very close to our target, it will gravitate to it, and most probable that it should be reached before any pullback will start. On the daily chart, we do not see something really special. So market finally, this was a bit not obvious price action. So we said when this pattern has been formed, we said stay away for some time from taking the position, because currently we see running into the quality, right, running into the safe as demand for United States dollar have increased. That has led to forming of this pattern, but wind has changed in the recent two sessions, and you can see that let's market to hit finally 1618 target of the butterfly. It's 1412 approximately. So following the logic of this butterfly, the response here, some retracement should happen. But at the same time, our target stands very close to the final target of the butterfly, and the retracement could be, a bit mixed. So it could be not as significant as it should be when the market forms just the butterfly. Maybe it will be just sideways action. Maybe pullback will be not as strong. So because market will keep an eye on major target, and here's some minor response if even it will happen. That will be just the preparation for final action to 1450, 1550 target. That's approximately what we're expecting. So on the intraday charts, different patterns we could suggest. For example, it could be 3-drive pattern or something of that sort. Because here you could see the sequence of the butterflies. Here's the butterfly. Another butterfly here, for example, could be formed. And the target of this 3-drive pattern stands 1430. It's very close to our destination point. So because it will be, tricky moment, as announcement of the elections will be, maybe some additional information will appear, some breaking news. If it will be kind of I don't know, maybe it will be frauds or some legal claims or social unrest on the background of the different situation with the election announcement, or some other news could be appear. It's difficult to say how a particular market will combine reaching of the two targets. So here is weekly chart. We could suggest that it could be reached by the 3-drive pattern, but 1550 it stands significantly higher. How it will be hit, it's difficult to say. Maybe if it will be really weak information for United States dollar, and this market could just show the jump up. Maybe target will be hit on the monthly chart after minor pullback. It's also possible. But overall tendency right now stands, and market aims on the major target, and it would be better to not consider any short positions on the market until market will not hit these two major targets, because market stands very close to them. So overall view, long-term view on Bitcoin is strongly positive, because if you will check the fundamental research, you will see that in all aspects, in statistics, some fundamental events, forecasting of the price shows rising interest to cryptocurrencies, not only on Bitcoin in particular, but in general to the cryptocurrencies. And it's based on many reasons, and that led us to suggest that it could be probably explosive run on the Bitcoin market within the 1-2 years. So it's really definitely the market that's worth of our attention.